What's up, everybody? HTG Brian here, and we're back with some more LEGO The Incredibles. This happens to be Level 2 Hover Train Hijinx Free Play. And I gotta say, this one was a little bit on the difficult side, really because I had to play it a handful of times because I kept missing Minikits, and some of them are kind of hard to hit, so just keep in mind you might have to play this level a time or two, but there is area select, so, you know, if you miss some in the early part, you can go ahead and respawn right over and get them. Hopefully. Anyhow, there are some quick links down below in the video description, and yeah, as you might remember, go ahead and pull up your map and toggle over to the left. Go ahead and select Level 2 Hover Train Hijinx Free Play. Which character you choose doesn't really matter, as you'll have access to a handful of them, and in this first section, it actually defaults to Elastigirl on the bike anyway. Now, we had a missed opportunity due to our lack of awesomeness of getting the Minikits. I wasn't confident that I would be able to get the footage of me getting all these Minikits and the trophy achievement in one swoop, so I missed out on the trophy achievement. Now, little quick tip on that last Minikit there, make sure that you don't hit the jump button because you'll skyrocket right over. Just let the ramp do the work for you. Now, when you toggle over, or get over to the right side, toggle over to the other character by hitting the triangle or Y button, and that should give you access to your pew-pews and allow you to hit all 4 of those. Now, I'm pretty sure you got to get 4 in a row. I don't know if you have to get 4 in the first section or if you can get the 4 in the second section, but you should have no problem getting 4 of those in a row to get that second Minikit. Now, moving right along, this section right here is a little bit crazy. You go down, up, and over, and when you get to the top here, you're going to want to actually hit the jump button right before the end so you can skyrocket up and grab this next Minikit. Now, I almost recommend watching this video in its entirety before doing this section because, you know, there's a lot going on right here. Now, this next Minikit is crazy too. Basically, my best piece of advice for you, our trophy achievement guide says follow the stud trail. I say go right through the middle. Just plow right through the middle of these 2 arrows, and guess what? Couple of bangs, and booms, and you'll collect that Minikit. Now, this next one is the hardest. You got to hit jump at the right time. There's a little ramp right here. 3, 2, 1, boom! You got to skyrocket off that. It doesn't seem like much, but it just so happens to be enough to get that one. Now, whoo-wee! That was a lot in a little, and hopefully you guys got through that easily. I had troubles basically with that final one, and I had some troubles with the one with the swerving studs as well. So I just found that rather than trying to follow that stud trail back and around, it's just easier to plow right through all that stuff. Not to mention you get a little extra studdage too. So. All right, moving right along, we are now on the train carts. Now, you probably noticed we did skip a cutscene, and, you know, if you haven't noticed already, this is sped up ever so slightly, and that's just so we can go hurry up and get through this. But it's not enough that it's, like, you know, nauseating or redonkulous. Some of our earlier videos, we were kind of learning that, and we go, it goes really fast and then stops, and then really fast again. People were kind of confused on what was good and what was bad, so we changed that for you guys. That was a long time ago. Hopefully that's not an issue at all for you, no mo. But, all right, so we are just basically working through some of the story elements. Here in a hot second, we do have a Minikit. It's going to be up in this next cart area. If you're in a hurry, of course, we have those quick links down below in the video description. And let's see here. So we've got this grapple plug. We can use Elastigirl to go ahead and rip that down. But instead, switch to somebody who can go through the little hobbit hatch over here. And look at that. We've got Jack. He made his way into the backpack. And now we've got a Minikit. So go ahead and jump up and swoop that. Now, I forgot a blue stud. And you know me. Got to get them all. Got to get them all. So I go and I try to get it, but it turns out it's on the outside of the train. Anyway, back to some story-based stuff. We're going to go ahead and rip down that grapple plug, revealing some buildable bricks and an Incredibrick. Now, we need 4 of those to get that family build up top, and that's actually going to complete the level for us. So we want to make sure we get the rest of the mini-kittage before we complete that, but it kind of all comes as we go, so no worries there. Go ahead and select a powerful or an electric character like Hijinx. I always want to go for Thor, or, you know, because he's my go-to in the Marvel games. Anyhow, before moving on, though, and going to that next train cart, you're going to want to get y'all shimmy on. That's right, there is some blue Lego bricks that you can go ahead and shimmy along and then jump to a handheld, and then one more little shimmy gets you to a mini. Pretty sweet deal. Now, rather than try to fight my way back up that, I'm going to go ahead and toggle characters. And look at that. Jack's going to make his way into the next train car. Oh, he's got our Incredibrick. Keep in mind, we do have those quick links down below. That is usually a good reminder when Thumbie pops up that there's a minute or two in between collectibles. So if you're in a hurry, specifically looking for those, you can go ahead and check those out right about now. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and complete this area. We got to switch to a character that has the beep-a-wop-a-weep-a-whoop. That's right, the computer hacking ability. Somebody like Violet will get the job done, and you should have her in your arsenal. Now, some of you probably came straight to the free play and didn't realize we did the free roam first, which is why we have the 960 stud multiplier up in the left corner there, and also why we have 74 million studs, and we're basically about halfway through this level. I highly recommend doing all of the free roam first in this particular game. You can do it however you want. There are a few characters you need or abilities. You can make some of them in Edna Mode's house because there is a cool character creator that allows you to make sweet abilities. Like, there's only like 1 or 2 abilities you cannot create. One of them happens to be the Super Destroy. No, is that right? Super Destroy? I'll have to get that right. Anyway, it's like a mind control destruction. It's pretty cool. Like somebody like Crush Hour, or I don't know if I'm saying that right. Crusher. Somebody like Crusher will go ahead and get it done, and we'll show you kind of how we got him. Now, we don't have all of the info, but that's actually going to be at the beginning of the next video. So, moving along here, we are getting pretty close to that next mini kit. We got to use Elastigirl to go ahead and smash our way and open up all of these rails, giving us some handhelds to hop along. And, of course, we get to this death-defying moment here. Go ahead and get your spam on. Completer that meter, and then let's see here. We go ahead and hop inside the train. We got some baddies waiting for us that Screenslaver has gone ahead and taken over with mind control. Now, that's another character ability that is kind of hard to find, and I highly recommend going to Edna Modes to go ahead and create one. That's how we got it. There's a few of them, like fire. There's one that we had to use the fire one in free roam, and I thought like somebody with laser beam ability would be able to do it, but it does not work out that way, unfortunately. You actually have a special ability. In fact, if you go to your character select wheel down on the bottom in the middle, it'll show you all the different abilities available. This game has so many, it's ridiculous, and maybe all LEGO games have that many. It's just weird seeing it broken down, and it's actually really cool that it shows you which characters have those abilities. So if you haven't checked that out already, I highly recommend doing so. But guess what? It's time for another mini kit. So let's go ahead and hop all the way over. Rather than going to the left like the game wants you to and getting onto that other train car, go to the far right. And inside this train car, there's a gold wall and also some sort of a newspaper dispenser or something. We'll go ahead and repair that with somebody like Syndrome. And let's see here. Nope, we got the right guy. We just, funny angle. It keeps telling me to hold triangle while holding circle, too. That's kind of weird. This game has been a little bit glitchy, and, you know, for what it's worth, it's been highly entertaining. So I will kind of, I won't mock it too much. Once you repair the newspaper stand, though, it pukes out a mini kit. Blech. Grab that, and grab somebody with the old heat ray, so we can go ahead and carve out this gold wall. Now, speaking of funny angle, here we go again. You know, I was just saying how I won't let some of these little mini flaws ruin the entertainment value for me, and I'm not going to. I'm going to just bite my tongue right here, move back a little bit, and carve out this gold wall, which gives me access into another train car we've never been in. So you can go ahead and get your smash on. Look at all them studs. Man, I am stacking them up with my multiplier. That is pretty sweet. And, yeah, here we go. We got a little bathroom situation here, so we'll go ahead and smash just to the left of that. There's a couple of things, and it reveals a little tunnel spot and gives us an Edna mode icon. So we'll switch to Edna, and then we'll do the call-in feature, which allows us to pull out one of those little DJ Roombas. Look at that. We've got a little iRobot here. It actually opens the door inside by pressing the red switch, and it pukes out. Oh, man, I hope she's got some hand sanitizer. That is no good. Wash your hands, Edna. Anyways, we'll go ahead and switch to a character with the teleport, or I guess it's portal ability. One of those. You take your pick on what it's called. Just select somebody like Void, make a portal, make your way inside, and guess what? We've got all 10 of the Minikits! And keep in mind, there are no character tokens that you can grab in the level. Now, each one of these items that you get a gold brick for, you also get the option to buy a mystery blind bag. So, about those blind bags, we were talking about Crush Hour earlier. I'm not exactly sure what unlocks these silver blind bags, but when we completed Story and the Crime Waves, we had the one we needed. That's all we do know. Speaking of all we do know, we have all 4 of the Incredibricks needed for the family build. We're going to go ahead and get that all built up. And last but not least, we're going to spin this twirly pole around here. Actually, it's not a twirly pole. It's, you know what it is. It's one of them things. It's a push switch. So we'll push it all the way around, and away we go. All right, pat yourselves on the back. That's another one in the bag, as we like to say. We got a gold brick for completing the story. Now, we also got a gold brick for getting that true super. And last but not least, we're going to get a vehicle for completing the 10 Minikits, and it's also going to give us a gold brick for that. Now, keep in mind, like I said, each one of those gold bricks also yields you a blind bag that you can purchase. We're going to do most of the purchasing after we get done with free play, but we got a little bit before the next video. So that is going to wrap up LEGO The Incredibles Hover Train Hijinx free play. Hopefully you guys used those quick links and got through those collectibles quickly and easily. Maybe a little bit entertainment value in there somewhere too. Anyways, but that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for now. As always, until next time. Psst,